Hello everybody, this is Conquering History Games, and welcome back to part 2 of my China playthrough, Republic of China, in Hearts of Iron 4, Road to 56. So I changed around some things in between episodes, and so I'm going to walk you through what those changes are first, because they were just a little bit tedious. So you might remember that I had garrisoned Chiang Kai-shek and his 40 divisions along the coast facing Japan because of the idea was that I was going to be stopping a naval invasion. Well, then I remembered that I had taken grand battle plans, so I'm getting better entrenchment speed. Not much better because I have the what's it called? The Incompetent Army. Yeah, the Incompetent Army National Spirit. But the convenient thing about garrisoning that way is that it does place your units for you wherever you want them to be, so it saves you a little bit of micromanagement. So what I just did is I then took these divisions wherever they were and I entrenched them all individually, so they could begin to build up some entrenchment. Although I'm really thinking about, I'll probably move these four. In fact, no, they're fine. They're fine. I'll use them as a rapid response force. So I also had noticed that some of my cities do have coastal forts and land forts, making them more defensible. So that's cool. I mean, it's only one, but it is something. So they are entrenched along the coast here, ready for any sort of invasion. I do have 4 divisions here in Shanghai. Wait, do I not have anybody assigned here? No, yeah, I think I assigned 2 divisions from my capital, and they're going to be moving over here momentarily. It's been paused this whole time that I've been making these changes. So I also did things like I kind of closed off the peninsula here. Now, if the Japanese are smart, they won't actually just attack at my ports and my victory centers, but I am kind of betting on the AI doing that. Now, if they do that, that's fine. It's all about having a fallback strategy, at least in the south. The north is a different matter. Incidentally, you may notice I do have some of Chiang Kai-shek's army up here in Beijing and Taijin, and we will not be falling behind the river if we don't have to. So over here, my northern force under Su Lijien, I actually modified the divisions because I was seeing that I did have 10,000 artillery units. That is quite a lot. And so you might remember that before I just had these 16 divisions under a different field marshal going directly for wait a minute. That's not supposed to be there. Okay, so just going directly in an attempt to attack Manchukuo. What I actually decided to do is just turn all 43 of these divisions, except for the ones that I requested from the Mongolian political committee here, because I can't change them. I turned them into the more elite divisions that use more artillery, so this actually did eat up a little bit of my infantry, some more of it, and I do have a big deficit, but I've got much more soft attack. For example, if we compare this one, wait, no, they don't actually have the artillery yet, so they don't have the artillery incorporated in there yet. Let me try to find the ones that do. Goodness gracious. Well, anyway, the point is, it's going to be changing the soft attack of all of these divisions from about 33 to over 200, I think. So it's going to be much, much stronger, and we should be able to inflict a decent amount of casualties on the Japanese initially, compared to what we would have been able to do before. Of course, I am going to be going on the attack. I am aiming straight for Korea. I don't know if I'm actually going to get there. It's going to depend on how Japan plays it out. But the point here is to take more land. I'd be happy if we could even just get to this river right here, backed by forests. That could be a good defensive position. But we're going to push as hard as we can and try to capitulate Manchukuo as quickly as possible. And in the south, we will trade space for time. That is the name of the game. I'm trying to remember if there was anything else I was going to do. It says that I have a deficit of infantry equipment, but it doesn't look like it. Anyway, we're going to get it started here. I think the Chinese border incident was just about to happen. And I need these guys to strategically redeploy because they're moving those 16 divisions that were all bundled up. As you can see, this is where I'm suffering some bad attrition. So I need them to move around a little bit. And then we're going to go to war with Japan. What was my national focus? Right, I'm getting that research slot, so that's good. But, you know, we have a lot of land in China. Alright, here we go. The Marco Polo Bridge incident. So basically, they want me to give them Beijing and Hebei here. And then they won't attack me. I'm going to say we've reached the breaking point, and we're going to get more national unity. I'm actually going to wait a few days here just to let my army get redeployed before I say we've reached the breaking point. Is everybody more or less in position? Let's give it a couple more days. Hindenburg incident. Okay, I think everyone's mostly, yeah, everybody's pretty much stacked up. So we tell them we've reached the breaking point. They're gonna get mad. They're gonna go to war with me. All right, let's get the concentrated industry 2 while I have the chance. Oh, actually, I shouldn't have done that, because we're about to get the modified research time. I don't know if it's going to work right away. Okay, right now it's saying it's going to take 171 days. Let's see what happens after the... Okay, I just completed the focus. Does it adjust itself? Yes, it does. It's going to take 50 days less now. That's awesome. Okay, and we also should get working on construction, because I expect that my factories are soon going to be attacked. Oh, let's also move my piddling Air Force up here to the north. And we're gonna take the big rear plan as soon as Japan attacks us. Here we go. Marco Polo Bridge incident. Not an inch. Okay. What's going on? They're justifying. Okay, so they backed off. All right, so now they're doing the war with China focus. So this is when war is 100% going to happen. All right, so I bought myself... Well, I didn't buy myself. I guess Japan decided to give me a few more days. Oh, no, I don't need to trade for steel. Not right now. And I don't think I need aluminum either. Am I building planes? Right, it's because of the support equipment. That's why... that is why I need the aluminum. All right, Grand Battle Plan's done. And this is going to be awesome when we get the prepared defense. Wait, was there any land doctrine stuff nearby? Oh yeah, I need to take a new focus. Actually, should I even bother? Is there anything worth grabbing? I want to get this big rear plan as soon as possible. Oh, national reform, that's right. Okay, so I want this. I'm going to grab national reform. And then we're just going to start going down this tree branch, because these are basically the at war with Japan focuses. So this is going to move my factories from the east to the west, as well as giving me a pretty decent amount of infrastructure back there. So it's reflecting something that China actually did do against Japan in World War II, where they moved a lot of their factories west, and they made a Chongqing here, or Chongqing, depending on who you ask. And probably both of those are wrong during World War II. Anyway. Let's get working on a prepared defense. And wait, I'm actually suffering from a lot of attrition here. 10%. I don't love that. Alright. How many more days do we got? About 35 or so. So the war will begin probably in July. This is giving me a little bit of time to catch up on my infantry deficit, but I don't think it's going to be nearly enough. Shortage will last for 98 days. And we're going to be at war before that. No. Support equipment. And I know I don't have any divisions with support equipment in them right now, but I'm just doing it for down the line. Now, the whole idea of going on the offensive in the north is strictly to capitulate Manchukuo. Alright, here we go. War. Our government has deemed the current war the most important issue at hand, so the corrupted economy has been modified. Japan has attacked us, and here we go. Oh, what the hell? Oh, boy. So the Mongolian committee became the Mongolian military government, and now I'm at war with them. And they actually spawned additional troops here. Or did they build them in this couple of months? This has completely ruined my front line. Look at this. It split my front line right in half. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, no. They can't move. They can't move. Or wait, is Manchukuo not at war with me yet? They didn't call Manchukuo in? Okay, no, they have. I thought, those bastards. That would have been so dirty. Okay. Alright, we can recover from this pretty quick, I think. We just need to grab their victory point and capitulate them fast. Alright, we're about to get more military factories. Let's drop that in there, and here we go. Any naval invasions? Naval combat is happening. I don't expect that's going to go well for me, so we're not even going to check in on that. Alright, let's fix this front line again. Alright, just a couple of these divisions are going to be assigned that way. And it should be enough. And the Soviets want to send us 6 divisions as volunteers. Cool, they'll probably just garrison somewhere, but that's okay. And here come the Naval Invasions. Alright, how's it going? And we have a landing. Alright, here's what we're going to do. These 4 divisions I was talking about that aren't good for anything, we're gonna bring them over here, and we're going to start using them to contain the threat. Wait, I think there's a better field marshal. Here we go. Yeah, he's a skillful level 4. So let's try to contain them here before they take any of these ports. Quickly now. Yo, let's also add the capital defense troops. Enemy's not anywhere near them. And the only thing we're going to focus on is infantry equipment. Nothing else. Just infantry equipment. Here's the problem with the space for time in the south too. Most of my factories are down there right now. Crap, they already landed tanks. Oh boy, it's going to be a fun one. Alright, so we're not moving up here. Assistance from the Soviets. We get a bunch of rifles. Ooh, is that enough to put me in the green? Not quite. No. Take the damn capital. Jesus. Killing me here. Nobody's advancing. This is pissing me off. Come on. Alright, there we go. Now we're at least on the offensive in a couple of these areas. How long is this cavalry going to take? It's going to take almost 6 days to hit there. Alright, what's going on in the south? And they took a port. Now I'm in trouble. They can get reinforcements now. Why can't I do the big rear plan? I didn't take the National Defense Council. Jeez, I need to focus here. Focus! Also, let's get the Democratic Reformer. We're going to just do that so that later on it'll just bypass strengthening the Republic and ending the people's tutelage. And we can save ourselves time having to do it ourselves. Okay, I guess we just have to attack ourselves. I have to do it manually. Nope, they're all suffering bad attrition now. Jesus. Hey, we crossed the river in at least one area. The Mongolian military government has capitulated. Great, and we got about 1,000 rifles from them. Okay, cool. So we can go ahead and redraw these lines and orders. Okay, let's just kind of run along the whole coast like that and go. Just go fast, as fast as you can. The whole idea is to just put pressure on the Japanese. We got millions more manpower than they do, although I'm positive that their units are more well equipped. Alright, they're really starting to pump them here into the south, though. But it's just containment here. I mean, if we could push them into the sea, that's great, but that's not actually the main goal. Okay, how's this looking? We're losing 200 a day? Damn. Okay, we reached the river. Objective 1 complete. Alright, now if we could run along and get all these ports, that would be amazing, but I don't think it's going to happen. Come on, keep the pressure up. Keep the pressure up. If we start to run low on artillery equipment, that's when I will consider slowing down, but until then, I see no reason to stop. How's it going down here? Democratic opposition forming. A movement appears to grow naturally in the absence of repression. Great, so we got an additional 10% all at once. And here come the Soviets to bolster the defenses as well. This tank division is going to work. And I got nothing for it. Okay, here we go. Run along the coast. We have another dangerous naval invasion, or is this the one that's already happened? I think it's the one that's already happening. The one that's in progress. Okay, and my navy's in port. It's been beaten up pretty badly. Okay, I just want to run along this coast here, grab some ports. You see, every piece of land that I take from them now is going to be something that they have to most annoyingly take back again later. What's the casualties looking like already? Wow, Manchukuo has actually taken a significant amount. We're winning this so far. It's about almost 3-1. Nope, there's somebody there. I think we can come in. Can we come in here? How long is this going to take? Less than a day. Yes, press forward. And also, you know, the more I extend this front, I have the divisions to fill any length front, practically. They do not. Like, this is not a game that they can win, especially if I just decide to change my divisions back to the smaller combat width ones. I can fill all sorts of, you know, I can have a huge front line and it won't matter. They'll be weak, yes, but it'll be so big that they can't, the Japanese will not be able to fill in every gap in the line. Whoa, sorry. So I think I might have said this in the last episode, but my thinking here is that it's like Russia in Kaiserreich, where you have very little infantry equipment, but because you have so many divisions, you can encircle enemy units. So it's what you do until you run out of... Actually, wait. No. Keep pressing this way. So it's what you do until you reach a point where you can actually build armored divisions. And I'm not sure I ever will be at that point, judging by the incompetent industry. I was looking through the focus tree, and I don't actually see anything that fixes that. I was able to find a focus in there. I found one here, introduced shipbuilding technology, which gets rid of the incompetent naval industry, but I couldn't find anything that got rid of the incompetent army. Uh-oh. There we go. You know what? I think I actually am just going to trade for that aluminum. When did I get convoys? Was I building them? Okay, we have them pretty much contained down here, although actually there's some gaps in my line. How's our infantry equipment deficit? Looks fine. It could be worse. It could certainly be worse. Oh, wait. Okay. I'd love it if we can get to Korea. That'd be awesome. I'm loving that. I love what I'm doing here in the north. So you just keep this pressure up. Yes. See, because I'm also grabbing factories up here. Let's not forget that. Although I don't think they have very many. They have 7. They're actually... Manchukuo is actually almost out of manpower. That's weird. I mean, I know I have most of China, but they should still have a pretty decent amount. Unless Japan's just been taking all of their forces. Alright, we need to open this up a little bit here. Alright. The soft attack's working. How are we doing on tons of artillery equipment? We have no reason to stop. No reason to stop at all. We're going to keep pushing. Alright, here we go. Let's cut off this top corner. Also, there's resources up here, I believe. Or are there not? Nope, apparently there are no resources in Manchukuo. Is that just in Kaiserreich? That doesn't make sense. Okay. Lots of green bubbles, making me really happy. Okay, so we're doing well in the north. How's it going in the south? Not great. not that good at all. I probably could start to move some of these divisions over here. But that's alright. Space for time. Space for time. In fact, we could probably get a couple of these divisions. Some of these smaller combat width ones, and keep assigning them down here. Come on, keep attacking along the coast. Right here. Now this actually I think is going to be a problem when it comes time for the lure them in strategy. Although the lure them in strategy says I have to lose Beijing and Shanghai or be at more than 25% surrender progress. So if this army in the south begins to take a lot of areas, I should get to that 25%. I'd be fine if they went and took Shanghai via land. But, I mean, the way things are looking now, Beijing is nowhere near a capitulation. Okay, let's see, run along the coast. Right, is everybody coming down? Good. Good. Just keep it up. Keep up the pressure. You see, I'm engaging some of these units even if I know I'm not going to win, just because it's keeping them pinned down. Alright, big rear plan. So this is where we're going to move stuff to the west. Come on, we need to get to Mukden. All right, we're doing good. We're doing really damn good. This is going much better than I expected, honestly. See, in the Japanese, they don't know where to go, so their units, even ones that I am fighting, they have very low organization because they're taking the railroads everywhere. They're strategically redeploying, and they are unable to defend for very long once I catch up with them. Of course, I think this also might be because they seem to be, the Japanese seem to be committing a fair amount of divisions here to the south. Okay, let's keep filling in these gaps here, and we have more political power. I don't know if there's anything in particular I want to grab, though. I think I just want to accumulate political power, while so I can try to get rid of that corrupted economy later. Because that's going to take 1,300? No, it's 900 now. I could have sworn it was 1,300. Why would it change? Oh, you know what? It's probably because... nice! We got the capitulation. But what I was going to say is maybe it's because I have that wartime modification to the corrupt economy. So maybe that's why it costs less. It's spotting me 400. Alright, fate of Puyi. Puyi has been found in a train station while waiting for the train scheduled for his escape. After his Japanese bodyguards were killed, he surrendered to our army. How should we deal with this, quote-unquote, the last emperor? Spare him, he's just a pawn. This will give me political power, lower my unity, and give me manpower. Or die traitor, which gives me even more political power. Ooh... I don't really need manpower, and why would I lower the national unity? We are one China, united under the 3 principles of Sun Yat-sen. Die, traitor! That's awesome. Let's see, debating democracy. The choice may not always stand between liberty and death. The government may arrange elections when the policy has majority support. So I guess that'll happen once I hit 51%. I'm not super familiar. I don't play vanilla nearly as much as Kaiserreich these days, and yeah, I don't actually know what it means to switch to. I think this might actually be the first time I've turned a country into a democracy in vanilla. So that's also confusing me a little bit. Okay, so we're gonna move the front down here, and just kind of pick off some of these divisions. You know what, we're going to split this in half, and we're just going to have like a cleanup force back here. And I'm just doing this garrison order so they stay in the area, and then we're gonna start picking them off, which attrition is going to do mostly. Whoa, we're still on 5 speed. When did I do that? Okay. No modifying the government. Right now, anyway. Not right now. Okay, and we're gonna start putting them to work. Alright, awesome. So we have most of China unified. Japan seems to be trying to form the AOG down here, though, which is a problem. Now, how am I doing? I've almost caught up with my infantry equipment production. So then once I've done that, I'm going to begin producing these smaller, what are these, like 8 combat width divisions, and I'm going to start using them to garrison a lot of coastline. And then my main army will be focused on actually gobbling up these divisions, you know, beating back the invasion in the south, enveloping these other areas. Why aren't you attacking? Go. What are you waiting for? Go! Exploit the gaps! I have them on aggressive execution, right? Yeah. Ah, they got to a port here, so they're going to be supplied or probably evacuate. Okay. I just want to get rid of all these problems behind the lines. And more volunteers from the Soviet Union, thank you very much. But I'm so happy that the Chinese Soviet Republic didn't join the Comintern with that one focus. I thought for sure that that was what was happening. Okay, yes! We're taking the offensive here. See if I can be cheeky and go grab one of these ports. Alright. Mukden is ours. And we need to go get this port here in West Liaotong. And we're about to get another envelopment here in Northeast Korea. They should have defended themselves at the Yalu River better. Yep. Onward to Pyongyang, which I'm pretty sure is not on the coast. I think that's an error. I am 99% sure that Pyongyang is not a coastal city. Alright, we took their port here. So, we just have a few more pockets of resistance here in Manchukuo to deal with. And then we can focus entirely on Shanghai, or more on Shanghai. And they seem pretty entrenched here, so I don't think we're going to be able to assault. Which city is this? Oh, it's not a city. I was thinking of Vladivostok. I think it's also time to press the offensive down here. Uh-oh. Whoa. Okay, there was a moment of lag. I thought it was going to crash. I don't need to crash right now, game. Please don't do this to me. Alright, so we're just going to start training a few divisions. Let's also... Whoops. Hit the Windows button. Let's also get a couple more divisions assigned down here. What's the casualty count? They've lost 118,000 men, and I've only lost 63,000. Goodness gracious. Wow. They really weren't ready for this, were they? Okay, come on, come on. Fill in these gaps. Oh, damn it, they broke through. Here we go. Also, incidentally, I think it's going to be pretty soon. I don't know when you guys are watching this, but it's going to be pretty soon that Paradox is going to be announcing a China focus tree. Everybody seems to agree on that. Okay, I can't do the lure them in strategy. Let me know if you want me to play the Paradox version of China whenever that comes out, and I can compare the two. See how it holds up compared to Road to 56. Let's see, I don't want to take strengthening the Republic or ending the people's tutelage, because once I become democratic, that'll happen automatically, so I can't lure them in. I think I'm actually just not going to take any national focuses right now, and just accumulate political power instead. Alright, these guys should die pretty quickly. Yeah, so just get rid of that notification. We're taking no focus at all. Unless we get to 25% surrender progress over here in the south. They actually are advancing once more, so let's stop. No need to waste infantry equipment down here. And I think that cavalry unit got encircled, the one that I had left in the rear. We still have not. They're still hanging on over here in Manchukuo. I'd love to get these 20 plus divisions down here in the south. Okay, this is way too many divisions to be committed to one pocket. Alright. I think we can assign all of these to him. Let's get them over here. Start pulling out of the northeast. Wow, they just won't die, will they? Construction 1 complete. How's it going on in the west with my military equipment? Okay, our industry has improved. Lower the penalty from incompetent industry with the increased quantity of factories. The quality of products also rises. So I guess because I hit 70 or something? Or 75? Soon our industrial might will be one of the strongest. Add free building slots in every owned state. Nice! That's really good. That'll be to get 15% additional factory output and 40% production efficiency retention. So I actually can retain production efficiency. That's awesome. Although I still am taking seriously negative penalties in a lot of areas. I'm definitely not building jet fighters anytime soon. Oh no, I lost. Yep. I got too greedy. I was trying to go straight for Pusan and I lost divisions. I need to stop being... I'm starting to become a little bit sloppy just because things are going well in the north. And even if they do go well in the north, they are not good in the south. I'm just barely containing them. Uh-oh, they left a gap. Let's see if I could sneak through here. Maybe. I'll come back and check on that. How's it going here in the north? Let's get U6 divisions, gobbling them up. Wow, we still got resistance fighters up here. I don't want to make a new battle. I don't want to like make a fresh army and a new battle line right here if I don't have to. But I think that's... Oh, I'll just use the existing one. Here's what I'm going to do. We're going to just totally surround him. Surround this group and attack. How's it going down here? Alright, yes, we exploited the gap. Awesome. Okay, no, here comes the cavalry. Attack right here. Yes, that's going to pin them down. And we're going to go straight to Fuzhou. Okay, you attack there to keep them occupied. Alright. They're actually heading for Shanghai. I kind of want them to get me to 25% so I can take that lure them in strategy. We've almost got them. Yes! Alright, great. So soon we'll be able to move these 14 divisions down south to Korea. Wow, how are these guys holding on so much? Alright, less than a day. They're getting the encirclement penalty. How does he have the initiative? My field marshal is level 5. He's got higher recon. Oh, he probably has recon. Yep. He has recon support companies inside the division. That's annoying. I mean, shouldn't the level of the general count a little bit more than that? If I'm 5 and he's 2? Okay. I think we are almost ready to resume a push to the south. Let's just let everyone get in position first. How's this tank division still alive? Get rid of that. Okay, so we've been pushing them back pretty well. How many divisions do they have right now? Wait, anti-Comintern Pact. Germany proposes that we sign a pact recognizing the aim of the Communist International known as the Comintern. I'm going to reject that because Soviet Union has been sending me divisions and I don't want to piss them off. I want them to keep coming. Poor Sino-German relations. Chinese... Oh, that's right. The land doctrine guy. I forgot about that. So they've taken back Alexander von Falkenhausen. So that's actually sucks because I need to have, what is it, 350 army experience to lower the penalty. Do I have anybody else I could use? Military theorist. Zhu Di has joined us. Zhu Di, who's that? Is that Xinjiang guy? No. He must be... who is he? Was he one of the war... I think he was one of the warlords. Okay, now we could instead... We have a mobile warfare expert? That's weird. Boy, that's useless. That must be something from vanilla, I guess. I haven't really put... yeah, I don't... That's just weird. Okay, Bobo Yibo. Okay, so Bo Yibo is like a weaker version of Falkenhausen. Is it worth getting him? Because I am saving up. I'm saving up for that, for getting rid of the corrupt economy. It's 150, but I also want to get rid of this incompetent army effect. And he gives me the research time bonus. Yeah, we'll use him. Okay. Oh, right. I'm not getting any national focuses. That's right. Okay, so we'll grab him. So that even if this war ends prematurely, I'll still be getting army experience. And I'm sure this won't be our last war because I do want to get Xinjiang, and I'm pretty sure they're going to join the Comintern, although they haven't yet. I might be lucky. Alright, and finally, everybody in the north has been subdued. Naval combat, air superiority. Oh yeah, I have a few fighters over here I haven't been using. Let's get them down south. Okay. Looks good. Looks good. Yeah, it's just they've been pushed back too much. How many casualties have they taken? They've taken almost 250,000. I haven't even taken 100,000. How much manpower do they have left? Oh, but they're still just on limited conscription. And also, I don't think they've taken that. They've got something. It's not called Call the Emperor. It's called something else, but it's going to give them more manpower. So things are not over yet. But I am loving all these factories that I'm gobbling up. Look at this. I have 79. That's crazy. Alright, but I think that it's still mostly a stalemate, so I'm just going to... Wait, can I come down through here? Well, how long's this episode been? I'm actually going to stop it right here for today. Thank you for joining me. I'm Conquering History Games. Things are going pretty well for China, although we're not yet a democracy. How far along are we there? We're 25% there. So things are going pretty well, at least on the northern front. Wait, what is this? Enemy closing on Xinjiang. We'll read that in the next episode. I'm Conquering History Games. Subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.